Hi, I just thought I'd stop by to say hello. I'm wearing one of my new dresses today. I love this. It goes all the way to the floor and everything. It's beautiful. But I want to show you today what I'm doing. Remember from Mary, I got this kit. This kit to make this it's a necklace purse. The hardest part of doing this is threading the needle. But I got it started. And mine didn't come exactly like the directions are showing either, because see, I put the flower up here and some stems with the ribbon, but mine's a little bit different. I wrapped the ribbon around the edge, the narrow ribbon around the edge of this ribbon that makes the pocket purse, and then around the edge here too. And then the next step, because I'm following the directions, is to put these dangles on. And oh my word, it is fun. I mean, it is, yeah, I don't know if there's a word for this. I put all my beads into this lid here so that they wouldn't roll into the floor. And and it came with, thank goodness it did come with it. The kit came even with the needle. I don't know what kind of thread this is that we're threading the beads on, but it is so strong there is no way you can pull on this and break it. It will not break. But I can tell though that it's like twisted. It's some kind of a twisted thread. So that's interesting. But on this, we had to start in the center one. We started with the center dangle, and then work out. Which each dangle, the end part of the dangle is the same on each one, but the first part up here is just as you go toward the edge. Then it's one less of the green, red, and gold thing. There, doohickey. So now, because the first one started with 9, then it went with 8, or maybe it started with 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, 5. And so now I'm to this edge, and I get my needle in through. This is real hard to see. I'm telling you, I couldn't do this in the evening. I have to do it in the morning time when my vision is best. And so then you have to put the beads on. And so then I take one of these bugle beads and put it on. I'm not going to do this whole thing. Don't you worry. I'm not doing this whole thing on here because I want to show you a couple things. Because see, then it goes, and then a red bead. And then a gold bead. And now another green bugle bead. And then a red bead. And these are some tiny, tiny beads. And a very slim needle. Okay, and then it's red. And then another gold. Oh yeah, this is taking much too long. I'm sure you've changed the channel by now. Okay, and the green. Only have to go. I just want to show you how this is done though. And then, okay, see, so we go green, and then the red, and then gold. And then red. and then gold. Just a minute. We've got to do this 5 times. Wait a minute. Okay, So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then I got to get another green bugle bead. That's these long skinny ones. These long skinny ones. If I put my head down there where you can't see a flipping thing, well, you probably can't see a flipping thing anyway. But on this channel, ow, dang it. The needle is a little bit sharp. Keep in mind. And then a red. Okay, just fast forward. A red and a gold. Because I want to show you something. Hang on, hang on. I got stuff to show you. And so now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then just one more of those clusters. That one, and then the red. Okay. Red, and then gold. Okay, so now I've got the 5, those 5 on there. And then it'll copy. Then we copy I look at this picture so I can see what goes next. And so the next thing that goes is this red bead, which is bigger, thank goodness. And then the next thing goes is this metal bead right here. That's bigger. Well, that's no trouble. And then the next thing that goes is this red bead, which is a bigger bead. And then the next thing that goes is this green one. You know, the neat thing about a kit is when you have a kit, then you can learn. It's got all the instructions and whatnot to teach you how to do something. Well, if you can find the hole in the bead. There you go. The green one. And then you can go on with your bad self and make some more. Okay, so now I want to put 3 gold beads on. 1, 2, 3, which after I went for a while and I had a few, then I looked and I said, oh gosh, that was supposed to be 4, but I didn't put 4. Then they have this bead here that's just got a hole in the very top of it, and so I'll put that bead on there because that one really just hangs, so that'll be the one hanging on the bottom. Then I'll put 3 more gold beads on there. 1, okay, wait a minute. 1, I am kind of going cross-eyed. 1, I can't do too much of this at one time because my eye go cross-eyed or something. I don't know. My mother told me if I looked at too many boys when I was a teenager, I would go blind by the time I got old. And she was right. I was looking at them boys. I don't know why I was looking at them boys. Okay. Okay, so there now I have 3 more. So I put 3 on each side of that red hanging. See, so then there's 3 on each side of that red one. Now I'm going to take my needle and thread, and I'm going to go back up, not through the golden beads, but starting with the green one and then go into the red one. And I'm going to just go all the way back up. And so this is, so you're going through the beads again, just like they're on there. So that's all you need to know if you want to do something like this, and how to get the beads to stay on there without falling off. I need to find out what kind of thread this is, because it must be some kind of a beading thread. Okay, so see there, I'm just going back through each of that bead, each one of those beads. I'm going back up to the top with my skinny old needle. And once I get all them through there, I'm going to be making some more of these, but not with these really fine beads like this. Okay, so now I've got my needle back through all those beads. So now my needle is coming out the top. This is why I don't teach, because I can't even teach myself. Okay, so, and then I just scoot, pull my thread up here. And don't give me a hard time now, thread. You thread. Okay. I'm just trying to be careful that I don't unthread my needle, because that would make me say, doggone it. Fiddlesticks, doggone fiddlesticks. Okay. So this does take a while. Okay, so, but it's worth it in the end. Okay, I think. Okay, let me move these over here because my thread is being a little bit... Oh no, maybe I got it. Oh no, I have this one. Okay. And so I just got to get my thread. Okay, I can't even see that right now. How come I can't even see that? My eyeballs is... Because I was looking at them boys when I was 16. Okay, now. Okay, so then I'll put that needle back through now, pulling that thread back through to the back. And now, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I think this is going to be enough dangles. But you see, in the middle one is the longest. Well, if they would just lay straight. The middle one is long, and each one, as they go, they're crossing over here. So the middle, well, Elizabeth Marie, this is why you could never get a job teaching at a college. Okay, this one goes over here. Here, it's crossed over. Okay, see, you can see now how the middle one is longer, and as you go out to the edges, it's shorter because we made this part shorter at the top. The bottom beads are exactly the same, but these ones, each one is one cluster of beads shorter, and so that's what gives it that rounded shape there. And so I will just now go and put a knot up here in the top so I don't lose my beads. Okay, now I'm going to just leave that here because I got to show you. Now, see that, and so now this also, the kit came with 2 little pieces of Velcro, because the Velcro is what's going to hold it closed up here. And then there's enough beads here as well to make the chain that goes around your neck. And I think it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. It takes some patience to get this done. But now, after going through this and seeing what it takes to do this, then I look back through my I put it in here in this popcorn thing. These are more things that were in the gift from in the Happy Mail, which, if you remember seeing my Happy Mail, there was a whole bunch of different pieces of ribbon, of this wide ribbon, different pieces, different designs. And so now Mary said she got this from a yard sale, is where she purchased this stuff. So I can see that what these pieces, all these there's so many beautiful, beautiful ribbons. And each one is pinned together with this piece of lining, because there was also some of this fabric that the lining is made from. So wherever she got this from, this person was making these little pocket purses, these little neck pouch purses out of these. And so like, look at this one. This one's wide. This one's much wider. So this one here will make a larger little pocket purse, which back many eons ago, ladies would wear something like this. Now here's one she has already, either she stitched it or she glued it. I'm not sure. I don't see any stitches, so she might have used fabric glue. But see, there's one that she has already stitched together. And all that gold edging that was in that package, this is what she was doing with that gold edging, is putting it on here. Now this one here she didn't put any beads on the bottom. So you don't have to do the beads on the bottom, but you can. And so that's what that was. But there was, oh my gosh, it's just...
Run into the road and back.
Okay, Papa, you go run to the road and back. This one here...
See if there's anybody.
Okay. All right, Papa. And so like this one here, she's got it lined with velvet. So there's another beginning of another little pocket pouch. But in the day, people, like if you're going out, you never let your children go out without having a dime to make a phone call. A dime to make a phone call in the pay station, in the payphone. And so these little things, little as this is, would hold a dime. But nowadays, I don't even know if they have payphones. Well, they do got payphones, I guess, like in airports and stuff. But most people now have, cell phones and stuff, so we don't worry about them payphones so much, because everybody has a phone. But there is so many of these already. So I'm going to be making up some of these. And some of them might have the little dangles at the bottom, and some may not. But I have so many over here. And so then, after I started doing this one kit, then I realized what everything was in. I mean, this is all those ribbons. There's a lot, ouch, of ribbons. And so, and some of them, like here, she's got already started. Oh my gosh, how this was a blessing, I'm telling you, all these things to make. And so I'll get mine finished. And I'm going to put the chain on and everything. And I may not get all of mine done this intricate and stuff, but I will. I will make them nonetheless. And I am just glad that I learned it. And so by having a kit with something that you haven't done before, you actually learn how to do something new. Now I want to show you too. I made this. It's an ornament I made with felt. I just made I cut 2 round pieces of felt. I used the bottom of my coffee cup to get my circle, and I made 2 pieces of felt. And then I just started adding to it felt pieces to make my little winter scene. The little house with the snow on the roof, and the little Christmas trees beside of it, and this is all blue. I put a piece of white felt at the bottom. I was watching one lady, she goes, never use white, pure white, because it makes your stuff look cheap. Can you believe she said that? No, it doesn't make your stuff look cheap. Makes it look white. But then I use the seed stitches all over the snow and the sky to make it look like snow. It's snowing. It's snowing down south. Do you remember, you oldsters, when we was going like to junior high school and then somebody whispers in your ear, it's snowing down south? Do you remember what that meant? Okay, now, also in the package that I got from Mary, had a whole bunch of these little things. They're like a handle that you get like when you buy a cell phone or something that you can just put it on. Well, my golly, look at how it just went on there just to make a holder for my ornament. But then after doing this, I thought, how pretty would that be if I made some dangles at the bottom of this ornament? Just some beads, just a few, maybe 5 or 7 dangles at the bottom to make it really sparkle. I think that would be awesome. I do think so. And so I'm going to play with that too. Now then. Okay, my grandma always said now then. Okay, so I hang that back up there. And it seemed like I had something else to say. And I was happy with all them handkerchiefs that I got in that Happy Mail too, which I got one of them in my handkerchief pot. I put a clean one in. I put a clean one in every day because this is my handkerchief pocket. Like my hat, see, now I got someplace to wear my pins. I got some of my pins on my handkerchief pocket that stays on my neck, and I got some on my hat. See, because my hat holds my hair away from my face, so it doesn't like get in my face, in my eyes, or whatever. Okay, now I don't think I had anything else of any importance. I'm looking around to see if I have anything of any importance. Well, my husband brought me some coffee, so I'll take a little. I thought I had something else to show you too. That's hot. Okay, let me just look in here and see if I had anything new in my basket. I love my basket. I love just to walk through my basket. Okay, I showed you this yesterday, and I showed you this yesterday. And so I think all of this is stuff you've already seen. But boy, am I having fun with this stuff. One day I'm going to just do a video of just going through my basket and show you everything's in here. Just as an overview, just in case there's a test. You never know. But I'm just having fun. I'm just like a kid in a candy store with all of this, felt. Oh, there's my. Somebody made me this and sent this to me. It's a pin. It's a pin. Isn't it beautiful? I want to make this. That's why I put it in here, because I said I want to make one of these. Because that's felt on the back. And then just the beads and sequins. The whole dragonfly is beads and sequins. Isn't it beautiful? And so that's what I want to do. So I had put that in here because I want to remember that I want to do that. Yeah, one day we're going to go through that whole thing. Just can I show you so I can show you again? Okay, let me see if... Oh, here's another one that belongs in there. Okay, let's see how my autumn book is coming along. Let me see if there's anything new in here since our last visit. This is my autumn textile book, which my wagon and my pumpkins and the wheels. And, oh, this one is new. I put this one in here. This one here, I really used a lot of scraps of felt. And I just kind of laid them all in here. But they were very, very small. I made it kind of look like a tree and leaves. And leaves on the ground. And there's 2 apples and there's the sunshine. But what I did was, after I had them laying on, the pieces laying on that piece of felt, then I have this roll of what I do with my stuff. I don't ever know what I do with my stuff. Oh, I think I put it in a cupboard behind me. But I have this roll of, oh, here it is. I want to say visqueen, and it's not visqueen. It's this stuff that they make little bags and stuff out of. So I took a piece of this stuff and it's organza. Is that organza? That might be what that is. And I laid it over the top of the whole thing. And I put a couple pins in it. And then I took it to the sewing machine and I stitched the sewing lines. You can see over here more where I used the serpentine stitch, and I just went and kind of quilted that together. And then after I did that, then I took my threads. Now everything is held down because of that not visqueen stuff. That okay, I just said it. Okay. And so it's held down, and so then I went with threads and went around each leaf and tree stem. Looks more like a cactus or something, but and then the sun is up here. Oh, I didn't put any threads around that sunshine. But so that's a new page in my book. And then this was my acorns and buttons, and this is my pocket page. And oh, I gotta finish writing on this one. Autumn is the second spring where everything comes along. I gotta still finish writing that. And my chickens. Did you see my shorts that I put up yesterday? Me and Papa was outside playing with the chickens, and I did a couple of short videos just with the chickens. And so, and then there's that other pumpkin. So that's, I still haven't finished my autumn book. I need to finish my autumn book before winter comes in, because then I'm going to be putting winter things in. Okay. Now, I think that's all I have for you today. Oh, I've been playing. This isn't just my Play Pretty, which I'm playing with, making them tendrils. I think I showed you them yesterday. If I'm repeating myself, don't worry about it. I'm just getting old and I repeat myself a lot. There you go. I love these tendrils. I love making them. Okay, that's fun. Okay, and then, so now I want to, let's see what Jesus said when he called me up on a phone today. He calls me up every morning. And then this is the message. And so today is November the 15th. So we got to turn the page. And so I'm going to read to you what Jesus said when he called me on the phone this morning. Okay. Approach problems with a light touch. When your mind moves toward a problem area, you tend to focus on that situation so intensely that you lose sight of me. You pit yourself against the difficulty as if you had to conquer it immediately. Your mind gears up for the battle, and your body becomes tense and anxious. Unless you achieve total victory, you feel defeated. There is a better way. When a problem starts to overshadow your thoughts, bring this matter to me. Talk to me about it, and look at it in the light of my presence. This puts some much-needed space between you and your concern, enabling you to see from my perspective. You will be surprised at the results. Sometimes you may even laugh at yourself for being so serious about something so insignificant. You will always face trouble in this life, but more importantly, you will always have me with you, helping you to handle whatever you encounter. Approach problems with a light touch by viewing them in my revealing light. And there you go. A lot of times, absolutely, things just seem to be such a big thing, like the end of the world, and it's not. It's just not. It's just not the end of the world. My hat, I gotta fix my hat a little bit. I love my little hats. I know they look goofy and they got these little ears on them. But I like them. I like these little hats. My head gets cold anyway. In the middle of the summer, my head gets even cold. So I'm going to leave it at that now. Drink my coffee. And I'll come back tomorrow and tell you. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I'm going to finish my little pouchy thing here. And I think I'm going to put some beads on the bottom of my ornament. I might make another ornament. I think this is fun. And, yeah, and so I might put some dangles on there. But see how you can learn from something like these beads at the bottom of this little purse that are so pretty. So pretty. And I can learn from this. I can go further. I can say, well, I can put the beads on the bottom of an ornament or something. So we learn, we take a little something we learned from one idea and bring it and add it to another, and before long you just reinvented the wheel. Don't we all want to reinvent the wheel? No, I don't want to reinvent the wheel. That would be boring. But I don't want anything boring. Now, if any of you know what this thread might be, because it's really, really strong, and it doesn't say in the directions what kind of thread it is, but you can feel that it's like a twisted thread. It's almost like that crewel embroidery thread in tiny miniature. But it must be something that's made for jewelry because it's so strong. Okay, that's all I have. All right, that's just it. That's what I got. What you see is what you get. Okay, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, healthy, and humble, and all the good things. Keep you all the good things. And wait a minute, I gotta read here. It doesn't take courage to run away. It takes courage to stay. So stay another day. God bless and keep you. Stay out of trouble. Try to stay out of trouble. I know that's hard because I've been doing that for years. 75 years I've been trying to stay out of trouble, and it's not that easy. It's not that easy. It doesn't get easier as you get older. Either to say, I'm always in trouble. Good grief. My children say, Mom. You know how many times they say, Mom, to me? Yeah, because I'm in trouble again. Oh, anyway, that's all I have to say. And I want you to know that God loves you. I love you. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Who knows? I might make another one this afternoon. Maybe I'll make a short with the chickens. Or maybe I'll go take a nap and do nothing. Or maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I can't even promise that because you never know about this world of mine. Okay, God bless. Bye-bye.